Brandon, thanks. Oklahoma's amendment against same-sex marriage says that marriage shall consist of only a union of one man and one woman. A marriage between people of the same gender performed in another state will not be recognized as valid, and it's a misdemeanor crime to issue a marriage license to a same-sex couple in Oklahoma. Well, the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals ruling is the next step in the long legal battle over gay marriage in Oklahoma.
To find out what happens next, we brought in local attorney Mike Redmond with Oklahomans for Equality. Mike, with this law stricken, can gay couples now marry in this state?
No, they can't marry yet. This is the finish of a second act of a three-act play. We still have to go to the United States Supreme Court before we can have that right to get married.
So you have many gay couples watching this ruling very anxiously. How long do you suppose that's going to take?
I would suspect that given the term next time for the United States Supreme Court, that there should be a decision by June of 2015.
All right. Now, the governor calls this an example of federal courts trampling on the rights of states to govern themselves with this ruling. Is there any legal ground for that view, especially now?
No, there's not. Never in the history of the United States has majority will been allowed to trample constitutional rights. These fundamental constitutional rights are paramount, and the governor is just wrong.
You know, when the law passed back in 2004, 76% voted for it. Do you think that same vote would happen today with all of the changes and all that we've seen happening?
You know, that would ask me to speculate wildly on what public opinion is today. It may still pass, but I don't think it'd be by that margin. Attitudes have changed, and they're continuing to change.
We certainly are seeing a sweeping change all across our country. Mike Redmond, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate your opinions on this. Now, this court case has certainly been in the system since 2004 when the two Tulsa couples sued the state in federal court. They said the Defense of Marriage Act was unconstitutional. In 2009, the suit was amended to include the Tulsa County clerk who issues marriage licenses. Then in May of 2012, the case was delayed until the Supreme Court ruled on a Defense of Marriage Act case. In June of last year, the Supreme Court struck down the part of the act defining marriage as only between a man and woman. Then the Tulsa couple who sued in 2004 filed a court document to force Oklahoma to recognize that Supreme Court ruling. 2 News was first to report today's ruling with a mobile push alert. You can sign up for these by downloading our mobile app. More coverage at KJRH.com, where we've posted a copy of today's ruling. Tonight on 2 News at 6, we'll show you the states where gay marriage is legal and outlawed.